we're working closely with our suppliers as well. And as a starting point there, we started working with Fair Wage Network, an independent organization specializing in fair wages, and we let them review several hundred of our suppliers to look into what was working and, more importantly, what wasn't working. And based on that, they developed a method that we're now testing in 3 role model factories, 2 in Bangladesh and 1 in Cambodia, where we have a 5-year commitment and 100% of the capacity, so we can have time to test this method. I was in Bangladesh myself a month ago to visit one of these. It was really exciting. It's early still, this project, but the signs are promising. Overtime has been reduced by 50%. Wages have increased. Better wage structures are in place. The dialogue between the management and workers are better, and productivity is up. So, as I said, it's early still. We still have to learn more, but the signs are positive, and the suppliers are also positive that it will help their companies in the long term and that it will benefit the workers. And based on these learnings that we have in the 3 role model factories, we will scale it up to all our strategic suppliers by 2018 at the latest. The third part was the suppliers' workers, and here we are investing heavily to empower the workers, to invest in trainings and to give them technical skills, to get them knowledgeable about their rights, to improve their negotiation skills, all important things as well in this work to improve fair living wages. And the final part is working with the governments to ensure that they improve and enforce labor laws, and also that annual salaries are revised, annually. I've been to Bangladesh twice, met with the Prime Minister there, and Cambodia also met with the Prime Minister to discuss these topics. So altogether, it's very exciting. During the last 2 years, we have seen improvements in these markets, so that's great. There's still a lot to do. We're nowhere near where we should be, but it's getting better, and I'm very optimistic that this roadmap, fair wage roadmap, and together with collaborating with others, will make a really big difference for the coming years. On the environmental side, as we all know, we want to continue to grow, and in doing that, we have to respect the planetary boundaries. The fashion industry is dependent on natural resources, and so we have to learn, we have to change how fashion is made, learn to do more with less. We have to go from a linear model to a circular model, and we have to do it at scale. So our approach to this was a two-step approach. The first one was when we launched our global garment collecting initiative last year in all markets and in all stores, where customers can come in, leave their garments that they no longer want, H&M garments or any other brand, and these garments will then be reused for charity or recycled. So there's no profit in it for H&M. But so far we have collected more than 8,000 tons of garments, so that's really, really good, and garments not ending up on the landfill. So that was the first step, but the most exciting and important part is closing the loop, getting these products or yarns or fibers back into production again. And here we are investing a lot of resources into this, both in new materials, but also in research and development in finding these new fibers. When it comes to new materials, we use a lot already, and we are increasing the use of recycled materials, such as Tencel, for example. But the most important part, the exciting part, is this research and development in finding the technical solutions in getting fibers that can be reused, and at scale as well. And we have invested in some really exciting projects run by really good people. Same thing here, it's early stages, but it looks really promising. We're optimistic that this will actually be something that can be scaled up. And if it is done by these projects or any other projects around the world, it will have major positive impact on the environment, of course. So we're quite optimistic that this innovative people will crack the code, and it will be we will see big improvements.
Because you said it, does everybody follow, or how do you ensure that your employees and leaders actually engage in your three issues of integrating, collaborating, and long-term thinking? How does that cascade into H&M as an organization?
Well, it's part of, I mean, the soft parts as well. It's part of the company values that we speak a lot about. It's part of the culture, and we talk about it, and we want people who live the values every day. So that's one thing. And then we also, in a bit more, the hard things, we have it in the goals. So all functions and all countries have sustainability goals that they are measured on. And then that connects also to the values, of course, is to recruit the right people and to keep the right people, not only with great drive and delivering good results, but with good values as well, with a good heart, and all of that connects, comes together nicely.
Great.
We spoke about earlier, the Higg index is it's not yet fully developed. It's a work in progress. It's really exciting, and the idea is to have a label. What exactly will be in it is not yet finalized, but it will cover everything, the entire value chain, from the raw materials to the end-of-life solutions. It will be both on the environment side and on the social side. So different KPIs that are easy to understand for the customers, and then maybe also connected to that. It's not yet decided, but that you can scan the Kimball and get more information about the company's total sustainability work, or more detailed information about that exact product.
And I'd really love it, and I think people in the audience would benefit from having you unpack this statement, which I found really interesting. You know, when we face pressure between the near term and the long term, we just choose the long term. And I know for certain if I started a meeting with that suggestion at most places that I work, it would be a very short conversation. What are the tools? Are there tools? Is it just, you know, adamant top-down leadership, or are there things you've developed in terms of hurdles or anything else that helps your people who are under a lot of pressure to deliver to take those courageous decisions? How does it work?
Well, it goes back to what I said earlier. One is that it's part of the company, should be part of the company culture, the values, to have that mindset. It is at H&M. It's been like that from the very start. We are, in a way, we are listed, but in a way a family company as well, and we have a long-term perspective. So that helps in having that culture. And then it's also in the goal setting, not only set goals that are connected to delivering the short-term results, but have goals that are connected to sustainability work and with the longer time perspective. So yeah, that's what I think.